Well, hey there, my friend. How you doing? My name is Douglas, and I actually asked the person that sent you this video just to send me a couple of names because I'm bringing awareness and interest to a particular funding project that me and the person that sent you this video are partnered with. And what I want to do, because I know you may be hit up with a lot of different things, and you may be even considering some things in terms of raising money or earning money or whatever the case may be, and doing it all from home or from your phone. And I want to take the time out to go through a real quick demonstration. I'm not going to sit up here and give you a whole story about my life or anything like that. So this is not going to be a formal presentation, just really just a demonstration of simply how money continues to come to you just by everyone only doing 2 steps and doing 2 steps one single time ever. So I'm going to share my screen here and just jump right into the information. Okay. Now, right now I have, this is the back office that everybody receives. This is our automated technology that tracks all of our earnings and all of our funding and all of our donations that we receive. And the name of this company is called Co-op Crowd. Now, what I'm doing, what I'm allowed to do, what I'm able to do is create a free account that literally works just like if it was an active account that you were receiving real money. Because the point of this, we can show you how instantly that you're receiving money that you have access to immediately when you want to. There's no waiting on you receiving money, okay? So I'm jumping ahead a little bit just for the sake of time to try to keep this demonstration as short as possible. So right now, this account again is under Joseph Palmer. And you notice over here that you already have a donor key already set up. The system does all this for you, okay? The only thing that we're doing is just 2 simple steps. One of those steps is the only part that I'm not going through, and that is the purchase of 3 $25 tokens that we're gonna give it forward to 3 individuals, each of those individuals receiving a token each, that they're gonna do the exact same thing. And folks, once you get those tokens and you give them to 3 friends, you're done. Now, it could be 3 friends, it could be 3 charities, it could be nonprofits, a church, it doesn't matter. But once you give just 3 tokens forward, you're done. And you and everyone will continuously receive funding from this day forward, okay? So, but I want to show you that. I just didn't want you to hear it. I want you to actually see it. So once you have given each of your tokens away, you're going to be receiving $26.25 instantly. But remember, you gave it to 3 others that are going to do the exact same thing. And again, that's all anybody ever does. So I'm going to log out of your account because I've already created the accounts of, for example, for demonstration purposes, of 3 others. Of course, I use names like Fred Sanford. Of course, Fred was just one of my childhood celebrities that I loved growing up watching. The G stands for Goo Goo Gaga, right? But anyway, so I'm gonna log in as old Fred Sanford here. So I'm gonna log out. Now, again, you've already done your 2 steps in this example. The 2 steps: purchase 3 $25 tokens, give it to 3 friends, okay? So you've done that. So now Fred is active, okay? He's received a token from you. So he's now able to receive donations unlimited over and over, just like you are right now. So we're gonna log in. And then I'm just gonna put Fred Sanford here, okay? I put in the password. And voila. So now this is typically how everyone's account starts, okay? It starts at 0, okay? Let's close this. Got a lot of pop-ups going on. Anyway, so again, Fred has a donor key. This is Fred Sanford, he has a donor key here, okay? Everything's already set up. Now all Fred would have to do is, again, the part that I'm not going through is the purchase of the tokens. What I'm gonna go down here, this is gonna act just like as if Fred is giving a token, one of his tokens, to a friend, and he's immediately gonna receive $8.75 that comes to his private decentralized wallet that he has access to immediately. So let's just put a name in here. Let's just do Joseph Parker. Okay, Joseph Parker at enron.com. Again, I'm just using random information. Now, as soon as I hit invite, okay, I will be giving Joseph a token, okay, making Joseph live. And the minute that I did that, folks, look what just happened. 875 just went to Fred Sanford. Did you see that? 875 just went to Fred Sanford. Now, Fred Sanford's going to do that, what? Just 2 more times with his last 2 tokens. And Fred has to do nothing else ever again. Now, I want to pause here because the elephant in the room is, well, how often would I have to do the 2 steps? Folks, I would like for you to just repeat out of your mouth. 1 time ever, and you're done. Fred is done. Joseph Palmer is done. They never have to do anything else from this day forward. And yet you're going to continue and continue to receive funding. Everyone receives funding this way. I love this, folks, because now your reasons or your methods of wanting to receive funding is not just incumbent upon you and your whole soul effort. Because there's millions of people, millions of charities, thousands of nonprofits, thousands of foundations, thousands of individuals that are needing funding for many, many different reasons, okay, whatever they may be. Finally, there's a community that literally monetizes us coming together as a community. And here's another beauty about it, that as this community and this army continues to grow, and they're all promoting the cooperative, this funding project, that's basically as if all these people, this army of people, is marketing for our own individual campaigns. Because remember, everyone's campaign is going to receive funding. There is no rotation that anybody's ever going to be on. There's no people that when the money's received, they're figuring out who's next to receive money. No, the way this is working and the way it's programmed and the way it's baked into the system is that anytime there's a contribution, which is a giving it forward, that foundation or that contribution is going to be donating to everybody's cause. It's going to get broken up and donated to everyone's cause and not just only going to one person. Good example of that, I always use this guy, his name's JJ Watt. Now I know I'm not JJ Watt, but it doesn't mean that my reasons for funding are are insignificant to maybe, JJ Watt using this platform, using this influence, that they raised over $41 million. But the point I'm making is twofold. One, you see the power when the community comes together, okay? This is a crowd fund where when a lot of people come together, all contributing just once, no one having to contribute over and over and over, okay? You're creating a self-driven economy, okay, is what's taking place. Number 2, all the money is not just going to one cause. See, even though this was $41 million that was raised, okay, this $41 million is only going for the Harvard relief in which JJ Watt raised the funds for. But what if that 41 million went to my cause, went to your cause, went to your community's cause, went to a friend who, was looking for, reasons for earning funding. Now I know you say that, well, not everybody needs $41 million. Well, I'm not gonna say not everyone needs, it's not up to us to decide what everyone needs, but the fact of the matter is, why not have money contributing and donating to many causes versus just one? Make sense? So let me just get back here. Now, let's log out because I want you to see this here. I want you to see as Fred there was receiving money, look who was also receiving donations, okay? So we're gonna log back into Joseph Palmer. I believe I did PR, I believe I did. At enron.com. Joseph, if you're watching, do you see that? See, understand that same donation that Fred did when he gave it forward, Fred himself received money, and now you receive money. Fred and Joseph will be receiving donations from this day forward, and they will have to do nothing else ever again if they don't want to. Okay. So let's go back out and let's go back into, now remember, you're at 2750. Okay, Joseph, if you're watching, you're at 2750. Now I'm gonna log out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get Fred's account up to 26. So what does Fred have to do? He has to give 2 more of his tokens away to 2 others. So let's go to Fred. There he is right there. Let's get him logged in. That stuff there. Don't log in here. Run that over. Okay, just, okay, all right. So ask me all kinds of questions today. So here we go. We're gonna finish up. We're just gonna add 2 more names. So we're gonna do with Tiffany. And we're gonna do with Tiffany Smith, it's fine. Tiffany Smith at enron.com. And we're gonna do, what is it, Rozelle, what his name was. I had to get a name here. We're gonna do Rozelle Mosley. Rozelle Mosley, PR at sbcglobal.net. I'm gonna copy this one because I'm gonna use Rozelle Mosley in the next person here. So let me copy that. Now I'm gonna come down here. Now again, this is working as if I sent each of those, Tiffany and Rozelle, a token that Fred did. And remember, now Fred is at 2625, just like Joseph was before Joseph received another donation when Fred gave another token and Fred received the donation. Joseph received the donation every single time. There is no rotation, guys. Let me repeat. There is no rotations, and funding is going to constantly come to you. Now, this is what I love to say, because we stand on our authority. We're not looking to play a numbers game here, okay? We're not looking for the hope they do it. We only want to involve the crowdfund supporters that want to move the vision forward, because look at what's happening. Even though our crowdfund or whatever the reason we need funding for, okay, maybe, maybe serious to some, not serious to others. What I love about it, it eliminates the biasness. There's no prejudice to determine, well, this person don't need funding. Well, doesn't matter here. But the one thing I love is that now everyone now can receive the funding that they want and need and desire by coming together as a community, because we always pull from the crowd, because the crowd is always, sending us funding, okay? Now, let's go ahead and log out as old Fred here, okay? So you see Fred got 2625. Fred, you're done. Joseph, you've been done. Now, now we're gonna go into Rozelle. And all Rozelle's gonna have to do is what? 2 steps. Purchase 3 $25 tokens and send each of those tokens to 3 friends that are gonna do the exact same thing. So let's log in. And of course, when we log in, Rozelle's going to be at 0, just like Fred was. What's going on? 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay, all right. Must have did something. Must have put in a different character. Anyway, so here we are, 0. Okay, gonna do this. I'm only gonna do, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do all 3, since you already know. Every token you give, you immediately gonna receive 875, 875, 875. It's gonna total 26. That's all anybody ever brand new has to do, ever. One time ever. You're not gonna have to do it next week. You're not gonna have to do it next month. You're not gonna have to do it next year. You're gonna do 2 steps one time ever. What we will show you how to do is how to get it done within your first 7 days. And literally, there's so much funding that's gonna be coming to you guys. What we want you to do is, for right now, we wanna invite you to our community. Our community on Facebook is called In a Perfect World, okay? We're basically having people receive money for everything, whatever you need it for. The money's gonna constantly come. That's the best part about it. It's residual in nature, okay? So let's go back to old Fred. So I'm gonna go down here to Rozelle, excuse me, and I'm gonna just put in another name. I'm just gonna, let's put in Ralph, okay? Spiller, okay? And we're gonna go over Ralph Spiller at Enron.com. Enron's an old company that I know doesn't exist anymore. They went out of business many years ago. And so I know nobody's using the email extension. So I'm just creating random stuff, again, for demonstration purposes. Again, folks, it's gonna work every single time the same way. It's not gonna change, okay? But what I want you to see, just like with Joseph, 875, when he gave away his first token, 875, when Fred gave away his first token, 875, when Rozelle just gave away his first token. Of course, you're gonna do that what? 3 times, okay? When I mean 3 times, you're gonna give away each token and you're gonna give it away. Your giving is gonna be 3 times. You're not gonna be doing the 2 steps 3 times. I'm just saying you're gonna give away a token, you're doing it 3 times, right? Got it. So 875. So what I want you to see, let me log out. Let me go into Fred. Remember, Fred was at what? 26.25. Fred was at 26.25. Let's log in. Let's go to old Fred. Fred Sanford there. Boom. Log in. 2750. 2750. Are you guys seeing? 2750. Donations are gonna come to Rozelle over and over and over, to Fred over and over and over, to Joseph over and over and over. And all anybody has to do, ladies and gentlemen, is 2 steps ever. 1 single time ever. I have yet to see anything remotely close that allows you to receive this sort of outcome with just a one-time out of pocket of you purchasing 3 $25 tokens that you're only giving to those that are willingly gonna do the same. We're not looking for, playing the numbers game. We're not looking for the hope they do it. It's because the hope they do it's never get around to it. And the reason why that is, folks, we're not wanting to stop the flow of funding coming to all of us, okay? Because all of us have reasons for funding that we seriously desire. Churches are looking for funding. Many different foundations are always looking for funding. That's why they're doing so many rallies and events. Now we can all be receiving funding as we all become crowd supporters of this particular funding project, okay? So come to our group, as I mentioned, but before I let you go, let's log out and let's go see where Joseph is. Let's see if he's received any more money. Remember the last time we saw it, he was at 2750, just like Fred was, just like Fred is right now. So let's log out. Let's log back into Joseph. Joseph, there we are, Joseph. Yeah, we are both the same. Yeah, we're both the same. Remember, Joseph at 2750. Joseph, you're now at 3125. Now understand, I didn't even use all the individuals in terms of, putting, all the names that were plugged in, because Joseph still had 2 other people that were going to be doing the 2 steps as well, right? But what I just wanted just for you to see and have a visual, okay, as you're out there considering all the things that you may have done before, try not to bring any past baggage, because you'll miss the solution that this funding project is providing for the masses of people, okay? If you have a little belief, guys, anybody who can fog up a mirror can do 2 steps. 3 tokens that you're giving just to 3 others, and you're done. And those 3 others do the exact same thing. Again, we're not giving tokens to the hope they do it. You're only giving a token to people. Once you get their email address, leave it up to us. Show this demonstration to those that maybe have done things in the past and they've been burned and things didn't work out like they, like they thought or like they were promised. Folks, this is all hands off. We just do the 3%, the system takes care of the rest, and you literally would then go down to your co-op wallet here, and then you would just withdraw your funds. And of course, in this account, okay, you just have to set up Google Authenticator, and your funds that you are seeing right here are in your wallet immediately. There's no waiting on you getting your money. There's no waiting on you receiving your money, okay? Well, that's my time, guys. I appreciate you guys watching this demonstration. Get back in contact with the person that sent you this video, and definitely come into our community. Again, if you go on Facebook and just search "In a Perfect World," okay, we'll welcome you. We'll get you approved. You're most definitely able to look around and also attend our next live calls that we have in this coming week. So there again, appreciate you watching this video. This is Douglas Ford from Houston, Texas. You guys take care. God bless.